You know who it is. If you don't, it's your boy Shake. Shout out to the Shake Squad and shout out to the Rise community. Shout out to everybody playing NBA 2K25. I want you to have a fun and safe summer. Enjoy yourselves, and I'll see you guys out there in the city.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Bashford reporting live from 2K TV, man. This summer, I want you to get out there, have fun, ball out till you can't ball no more. My one tip is, man, try something new. Promise you, you're going to enjoy yourself. Hey, and don't forget, make sure you're out there splashing, all right? Get out there and splash, man.
What's going on, everyone? It's your girl, Naomi. Continue to bring all that positive energy. Continue to have a great time this summer. And honestly, my tip is super simple. Turn off that shot meter and turn on high risk. It helped me go from 40% to 60%. So go ahead. I'll see you out in the city, and I want to see all those greens. Peace.
Hey, this is Ebans, the king of the court. Here are my 3 gameplay tips to up your game in 2K25. The first gameplay tip is switching. This gives you control over your defense whenever you want to match up the switch. Whatever console you're on, press the normal pass button to perform a switch. The second gameplay tip I have is icon lead passing. Go to your settings and turn this on. Whenever you're icon passing, you can lead your players around the court and gain control of your players using the left stick. My last gameplay tip is a takeover to equip on your best player. It's called Flash, but we call it Blur. Equip this on your favorite player, and whenever he has takeover, if you run at the defender's hip, you'll get an automatic blow by every time.
Have you ever noticed logos above certain MyPlayers in the city?
You may have seen one on yours truly, and it's a way to identify VIPs in the 2K community.
In 2K25, Team 2K TV has seen action with Kingsguard Keon Ellis, Blazer center DeAndre Ayton,
It's time to introduce the starting five for your Atlanta.
never know who you might run into next.
Season 8. We have reached the halfway point with 3 weeks remaining.
Let's get it, MP.
Get ready to rumble, young blood.
facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
The National Basketball
to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member. Folks, don't forget about our bobblehead giveaway day. Come to the game, bring your family, and get a free $5 bobblehead. And if you still want to come to upcoming Clippers games, please visit us either online or at the nearest ticket booth to secure your tickets today. Clipper fans, our next giveaway is an LA Clippers hoodie. Be sure to get here early with friends.
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Paul George.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
Here are the five for the Lakers. Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Hayes. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. And for the Clippers, Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. James Harden out there with Junior. And it's Zubats in at the 5, roaming the paint. Well, Grant, trade talks always ramp up this time of year. But if you're a player in those rumors, that can really take a mental toll.
Oh, B.A., absolutely. Especially the first time it happens. You have to try and remind yourself that it's a business. But sometimes that doesn't make it any easier.
Tip-off goes to the Clippers. Powell outside. Pass to Zubats. Back to Powell. To the middle. And the dunk by Junior.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Now here's Reeves. Against Brooklyn, he was really on his game. James outside. Misses the 3. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the LA Clippers. Junior finds Powell. Zubats, screen. He shoots. Powell, it's good.
You gotta fight harder to get over those screens. Well, I'm gonna credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks, guys. The Lakers this summer signing first-time head coach J.J. Redick. He's a veteran of 15 seasons, and the sharpshooter's rise in broadcasting had been meteoric. The Lakers really want Redick to be their long-term head coach, but the question, with an aging superstar in LeBron, how much patience will exist in L.A. for Redick learning on the job?
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Okay, Shams, thank you. The shot's good. Junior's got his second bucket on the night.
Tell you what, that's one of the things I love about Harden's game. I mean, he's a dime dropper elite.
James outside. Finney-Smith passes to Reeves. Finney-Smith a screen. It's rebounded by Zubats.
Well, you gotta miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
The drive by Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
Not many guys have a handle like James Harden, exceptional at slicing up the defense.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Doncic on the wing, defended by Harden from outside the arc. And Doncic with the 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Clippers have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Junior against Reeves. Junior outside. Shot clock at 6. James with the rebound.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall. You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
The Clippers lead by 3. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, Junior in the last matchup against the Trailblazers was a man on a mission. He had 25 points, and his aggressive approach got him to the line a number of times. His relentless approach has just worn teams out lately. He is winning the battle of wills. Brian?
Yeah, spot on, Allie. He was aggressive in that game, really took initiative.
He really made an impact, and he'll be looking to repeat that kind of performance again tonight.
Yeah, I agree. They really need him. I mean, they need his energy, and they need his talent on the floor.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Eubanks, he's checked in for the Clippers. Paul George comes in for Leonard, and the Lakers also making a change. Vanderbilt's checked in. Now here's Vanderbilt.
In the first.
Back to Doncic. Fires for three. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. Here's Junior. There's the drive. Count the basket. Junior's got 8 points.
They're hammering away inside. 6 consecutive points coming from the interior.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Outside Reeves.
LA foul. Number 39.
And the Clippers making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. And the Lakers also making a change. Caldwell Pope's checked in. Lakers trail by 5. It's Jones at power forward with Zubac at center. Junior, he's out there with Kyle Lowry. And it's George in at the small forward. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. And the jam by George.
And you know what? For me, these don't show exactly how great an athlete George is. I mean, sometimes you're surprised that the basket doesn't come down with the force he punches it with.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
Here's Connect, coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's Vanderbilt. Clock at 6. And here's Connect outside. It's rebounded by Zubac. The Clippers lead by 7. And here's George. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Now here is Junior. Lets it go. Outside Jones. Three-pointer. Pure from three-point range. Jones has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Vanderbilt. Tries again, and the layup is up and in.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
The Clippers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Lowry, the pass to Junior. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, BA. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
And the first one at the line is good. It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, BA, that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, LeBron James last season set the record for most All-Star nods in NBA history. He said, quote, "I'm blessed to do what I love and just to try to give back to the game that's given to me over 2 decades. Long ago, I exceeded anything I ever dreamed of being in the NBA. Everything else is just extra credit." Brian?
Thanks, Allie. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. 9-point game. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got 4 rebounds now. Junior outside. Outside Jones. Pass to Zubats. Junior outside. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. And now it's a 12-point Clipper lead.
It's an overlooked part of Kawhi's game, but he does a nice job distributing the ball.
Outside Finney-Smith. And there's a 3-second violation. As we get to just about the halfway point in our season, it's the perfect time to take a look at the Rookie of the Year race. Let's see which of these rookies have been the biggest boost to their team and gotten out ahead. You look at Junior, right in the thick of this season. He is the guy when it comes to Rookie of the Year. What a year he's having.
And this is the type of player you have to be excited about. There's no question he should be at the top of the Rookie of the Year rankings.
I ditto all of that. I mean, it's taken him only about half a season to show that he's going to be one of the faces of the NBA for a long time to come, barring injury.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Outside Finney-Smith. Can they get it? Rebound by the Clippers. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. They all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves. And when their name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute.
Here's James. Following the score by the Clippers. And here's Doncic outside. Sinks his 3rd bucket. He's 3 for 6 now.
You know, if Luka wants the 3-point shot, he just takes it. No hesitation.
Harden finds Junior. Leonard outside. Junior outside. Jones with a screen on Doncic. Harden from outside. Sinks it from distance. Harden's got 5.
They knew this was coming. Harden can't just let that last 3 go. Way too competitive for that.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Doncic is subbed in for Junior. .102 left in the first half of basketball. Reeves, the pass to Hayes. To the paint. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
And the Clippers making a change here. George is checked in. You know, Clark, with the Lakers, at times it is hard to maintain a sense of continuity.
Boy, it sure is, B.A. I mean, there's always pressure to improve or be at your best, but even more so when you're playing in the glitz and glamour of L.A. and all that history. And because of that, sometimes it can lead to high team turnover when you're playing for the Lakers.
And the Lakers with possession here. The Clippers getting there. And here's Don. It's left to play in the half. And that'll do it for the first half of play. The Clippers on top. They lead by 12. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Offensively, they can post you, drive it, run cutters. They're living large in that painted area.
And the defense has tried to pack it in a little, but those guys just keep coming.
And now to some other news. We've got some trades to talk about.
If you're looking to add...
Thanks for joining us.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And the Lakers, looking at who they've got. Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Jackson Hayes is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Doncic in at the point.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Here's Reeves after the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. Puts it up from 12. No good. The Clippers lead by 14. Pass to Leonard. Over Hayes. And there's Leonard on the assist by Junior. Leonard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Harden.
Basketball.
James outside. 6 on the shot clock. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
The Lakers with another miss. Leonard passes to Harden. Junior up top. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got his 4th assist in this one.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Reeves. And here's Hayes. Here's James. Now here's Reeves. Fires in the triple. Reeves has got 10 points.
Zero hesitation from Reeves that time. He never lacks confidence.
Harden, the pass to Junior. Bucket. He's now 9 for 11 after that one.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
When it comes to winning big, basketball acumen is the difference. LeBron James said, quote, in the final 2 rounds of the playoffs, what's going to separate teams is IQ. There's moments in the game that a coach can't prepare you for, where you have to make adjustments right away. It's not experience, it's IQ.
He would know, Allie. Thanks.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Outside Reeves. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Reeves throws that one down. Held nothing back.
And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the LA Clippers. Clark, when you watch Luka Doncic play, how is he able to just control the games like he does?
He's a savant. That's all I can say. He's way ahead of himself. I mean, this guy's been a pro since he was 13 or 14 years old. There's nobody else in the NBA that's been a pro that long, I don't think. So, unique in that regard. Great size, uncanny, underrated strength. And then his vision, his pace, all of that what allows him to really not ever be sped up or out of control.
I just love the ball.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Reeves finds Doncic from behind the arc. Kept alive. Deflected.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now Doncic. He's got 13. Here's Reeves. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Things are clicking. Reeves in a groove. And he knows he doesn't need to slow down. Keep it coming.
And here are the Clippers now. They're on a 17-7 run. Junior against Reeves. Back to Junior. Lets it fly. Rebounded by the Lakers.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Doncic. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 4 assists now tonight.
I know Doncic takes pride in being able to produce for his team, and he's doing it at a high level here.
Now here's Harden. He's got 5. Leonard for 3. Drains the triple. Leonard's got 9 points here in the second half.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
24 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. On the wing, Finney Smith. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Clippers. And the Lakers making a change here. "17 seconds left in the third quarter. George passes to Junior. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Junior's Lakers got 11 points in the quarter.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers continuing to pile it on, up 22 as we head to the break. Their entire defense is designed to stop LeBron right now, and that's been effective. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Drew Eubanks, George out there with Derek Jones. Then it's Junior, and it's Bogdanovich in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. George for three, sends it home from three-point land.
It's a big part of George's game, the three-point shot, and for good reason. I mean, he's a sniper out there.
Milton passes to Finney-Smith. Here's James. Jones grabs the board.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Here's Junior. And the layup is good off the glass. Junior's got 29.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Pass to Milton. Tries it from 16. Finney-Smith's shot is off.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
Here's Junior. Yes, it's good. Junior's got 31 points.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
And here's Milton. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That's going to go on Drew Eubanks. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Clippers.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Ali LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Another game, another win. Back to work tomorrow. Son, you win so many games, I'm running out of things to say.
They weren't even trying to win. So you better not lose.
About game time.
These are the games you have to win to be taken seriously.
And folks, make sure to be here for our backpack day. Bring the kids and they'll get a free Clippers backpack.
It's right up there for LA Clippers fans. That's why we're giving out Clippers Spirit Hats at the upcoming game. All you have to do is come support your team.
Folks, don't forget to come out to the Game Club Calendar Day. What better way to pass the year than with pictures of your favorite Spirit dance team?
Just a reminder, folks, make sure to be here for a figurine giveaway. Come to the game and get a figurine of your favorite mascot.
Don't miss out on any upcoming Clippers home games. We have single and package games available. Go to the nearest ticket booth or visit the team's website to secure your tickets today. The National Basketball Association and the LA Clippers are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any
At shooting guard, at 6'6", number 39, Ricky, number 39.
Hello and welcome, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at Atlanta. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And when you look at Los Angeles, they've blown away the so-called experts' opinion. People who didn't realize how high their ceiling really was.
A look at the Bulls starting lineup. They've got Trey Jones. Zach Collins is out there with Buzelis. Then there's Dosunmu, and it's Terry in at the 2. And for Los Angeles, we'll see Powell and Leonard playing the forward spots. Harden out there with Junior, and it's Zubats in at center. Coming into this game, Stan, it's clear who the media thinks will win. We've been reading about it and hearing about it for the last couple days.
Yeah, but Kevin, you know, none of us in the media know what we're talking about. It's just a lot of speculation. And look, it's a cliche, but it's also true. The games aren't won on paper, they're won out on the court, and anyone in the NBA can beat anyone else on a given night.
Which makes me look forward to this one.
Absolutely.
And as we get deeper into the season, MP's let it be known that he intends to get his hands on the Rookie of the Year trophy.
Well, he plays with a lot of pride, and we've seen that all season. But as much as individual goals matter, he's got to keep in mind that the best way to show his worth is to help the team win. And no point in accumulating individual accolades if your team hasn't had success. Winning still needs to be the number one priority.
Time now to head over to David Aldridge for some information about MP.
Thanks, Kev. We are deep into the season, and MP is in the thick of the Rookie of the Year race. I asked him if he felt any pressure, and he said, no way, I'm just here to win. Individual awards are just the icing on the cake. He may be young, but he's already focused on the right things. Guys?
Good stuff, DA. Great stuff, in fact. Gotta love that team-first mindset of MP.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from D.
You know, Stan, I've always thought that your path, kind of like Billy Donovan's, going from the college game to the pro game, both enjoying success, very, very similar paths.
Except for one thing, Kevin. Billy could actually play. I couldn't. So, you know.
Well, you're not being fair to yourself.
Billy was a great college player. And I think, Kevin, Billy Donovan's the most underrated coach in the NBA. This guy's a surefire Hall of Famer. Back-to-back national titles in college. And then you look at the consistent success he has had in the NBA with teams This guy is as good as anyone in the country, heck, anyone in the world coaching basketball.
Well said. Now Zubac, after the missed three from Junior. Zubac kicks to Leonard. Shot clock at 6. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Here's Junior. No good off the front iron.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Outside Leonard. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
Last outing for the Clippers, they won that game against the Lakers.
And a lot of that was game plan, putting guys in a position to succeed, particularly on the offensive end.
And that was the kind of win a coach takes pride in. You lay out the strategy, and the players execute perfectly.
Now, here's Junior. He had 31 points in the win against the Lakers. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Eubanks is checked in. Smith checked in for the Bulls. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Harden. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And Harden is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Just a clever combo guard who is completely unpredictable.
Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that. But Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
And here's Jones following the three from Junior.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Jones. Again, the miss by Jones.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
That bucket in no time at all. Leonard's got 8 points.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Paul George, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard, and it's Kyle Lowry in for James Harden. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Collins. Booz Ellis comes in for Dosunmu. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Terry. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Jones. Now Smith, he had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Trailblazers in Portland. And again, no good by Chicago.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
That's going to be over and back, not watching for the line that time. A different look for the Clippers. Jones comes in for Norman Powell, and it's Bogdanovich in for Junior. Group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubats is checked in for Eubanks. Leonard comes in for Derek Jones. Junior's checked in for Bogdanovich. And James Harden has subbed in for Kyle Lowry. And let's go to the sideline for a report on MP.
Thanks, guys. As you know, MP grew up in the Chicago area, and he has great respect for the Jordan Bulls era. I asked him if that shaped him as a player, and he said, without a doubt. I saw the professionalism it took for that team to win 6 titles, and I knew I had to match it. That level of excellence is something I'll always strive for, and I'll always have love for Chicago. You can see how much the Bulls franchise means to him, guys.
Isn't that nice? So good to see. Thanks, TA. Not a bad dynasty to model your approach after either. Taking a look at the Bulls, Jalen Smith is out there with Williams. Then it's Kevin Huerter. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Bruce Ellis in at the 3 spot. And Greg, you talk about toughness, a compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
And the Clippers making a change here. Powell's checked in. The Bulls also changing it up. Zach Collins comes in for Patrick Williams. And it's Dosumu in for Bruce Ellis. Ball feeling it out a bit. Bulls moving the ball around. Count it, good. Huerter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Harden the pass to Zubats. Here's Junior. He takes it in. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. 15 points for Junior.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. To the paint, here's Huerter. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And Ball sets up his teammates when they're open, quick to whip it around. One of the best ball movers in the league.
Now, here's Junior. He's got 15. Zubats against Collins. Zubats kicks to Leonard. Kawhi drills the three-pointer.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Bulls trail by 9. How about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball?
2 minutes remain in the first half. 2 minutes.
Dosumu with it. Powell on him. Pass to Huerter. Misses the 3. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. And that'll be the 3rd of the 4 straight at home. Harden kicks to Junior. Launches it. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Eubank, he's checked in for the Clippers. The Bulls also changing it up. Bruce Ellis is checked in for Jalen Smith. Terry comes in for Kevin Huerter. And Trey Jones subbed in for Ball. .130 left now here in the second. Pass to Dosunmu. 6 to shoot. A wide open look here for Terry. Sinks the triple. Terry's got 8 points.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against Los Angeles, was a man on a mission. He scored 31 points and he got lots of great looks. He's shooting it at a high clip. And those are big numbers he put up. Hard to match. But he'll be aiming high again tonight. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
First free throw is good. Derek Jones, he's checked in for the Clippers. Bogdanovich comes in for Norman Powell, and both free throws good for Junior. Bulls trail by 11. Jones the pass to Collins. Top of the key, Terry. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Pass to Junior. Score that one for him, his 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
Well, this could be one of those nights where there's just nothing you can do to slow him down.
There's 21 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Now here's Jones. He's coming off a 10-point game against Portland.
Yeah, but it wasn't just the scoring. He had a bunch of assists, too, affecting the offense in so many ways.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And so it's Los Angeles, riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked them. A fantastic night from long range so far. Back right after this.
Hey everybody, first off, let's take a gander at what's been happening on the trading block.
If you're looking to add more double-doubles to your stat sheet, Vucevic is the right guy for you. He's a monster on the backboard and the scoreboard. All you have to do is set him up and let him go to work.
And looking now at that first half, anything that could have gone wrong did go wrong for the Bulls.
They've got to run shooters off that line. Just hoping they miss is not working.
It's just a question every team faces, Shaq. How do you extend your defense enough to bother shooters without opening up the driving lane?
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Junior in this game, he's been everywhere.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
We'll see Powell and Leonard playing the forward spots. Junior's out there with Harden, and it's Zubats in at the center. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Pass Pass to Buzelis. Collins with it. To the inside. Powell with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Powell's got it. And it's Leonard with the jam.
And Leonard makes it look easy. Incredible at getting inside and just finishing with physicality.
You coached Stan at various levels for 30 years. How has the transition been to the broadcasting business?
Well, Kevin, it's been great because of people like you and because I'm undefeated.
Right. But you miss the aftermath when there's at least a score sheet. There's a scorecard that says win or loss.
I do miss that. There's no question. I miss the competition. I miss the camaraderie of building toward a result. But I've started to get some of that in broadcasting as I've gotten to know my partners better.
Sounds great being your partner.
Likewise. Good decision-making from Jones. He's embraced that in his young career.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Harden the pass to Junior. In the corner, Powell with it. Here's Junior. Carries it from three-point range. Junior's got 28 points for the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
It's Terry outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Terry's got 11 points.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Junior, and Junior throws it down.
Well, it's easy to see why they continue to call his number. He's delivered, and he's the leading scorer in this game.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Outside Collins, down low, and a strong finish with two hands.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Los Angeles leading by 18. Harden kicks to Powell. Pass to Junior. Back to Powell. Now Junior. Misses, and he wants that one back.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert, but that time he just couldn't get it done.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
Oh, get up, James. Talk about a guy who scores from all 3 levels.
Jones with it. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. A completely new group for Los Angeles. The Bulls also changing it up. Checked in for Buzelis. Lonzo Ball comes in for Dosunmu. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Terry. Group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Eubanks. Powell comes in for Derek Jones. Junior's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's James Harden in for Kyle Lowry. So the Bulls 5 right now. All out there with Kevin Huerter. Then it's Williams. Then it's Jalen Smith. And it's Phillips in at the small forward position. Here's Ball. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubats has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Junior. Here's George. That one good for 2. And the Clippers lead by 14.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And the foul called on Junior. That is his first foul of the game. Chicago making a switch here. Horton Tucker's checked in.
Number 22, Jalen Horton Tucker.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Takes it inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on George. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Los Angeles.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And on top of that, they've really been dialed in from deep, just dropping triple after triple.
And he makes the first. Here we are, Stan, seeing more and more great international players in the NBA. And you've had a chance to coach some of the good ones as well.
Well, yeah, look, Kevin, you're right about the league now. We see every year, it seems like, the MVP is an international player. I had Hedo Turkoglu, was a big part of what we did in Orlando, was a most improved player in the league one year and a key part of our team that made it to the finals. 6'10", highly skilled, very versatile guy. There are great players coming from everywhere in the world.
Zubats, a screen on Herter. Foul, that's good.
He is cold-blooded, drops the dagger, piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Osumu, he's checked in for Chicago.
Number 11, Ayo Dosunmu.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Smith finds ball. Bounce pass, Smith. Williams for 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubats has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And they've controlled the boards, and that's a big reason why they're controlling the lead.
And that one's good, Junior.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Bulls trail by 17. Pass to Williams. Stolen by Zubats. Here's Junior. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Oh, great find there from Harden. He's just so good at finding his teammates in rhythm.
Outside ball. They need this. And the Bulls with another miss. Clippers leading by 19 points. Here's Junior. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 36 points for Junior.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. An almost entirely new group here. Zach Collins checked in for Jalen Smith. Buzelis comes in for Patrick Williams. Terry's checked in for Kevin Herter. And Trey Jones subbed in for Lonzo Ball.
2 minutes remaining.
The shot by Buzelis, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The three-pointer is right on target. Junior
trying to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Junior's got 11 points in the quarter.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Clippers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And this will push their record to 39 wins and a good effort tonight.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a So it's Los Angeles winning this one easy. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that about wraps it up. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this presentation of the NBA.
Another game, another win. Back to work tomorrow. Let it be.
Notice